Yes.
Break the lamp.
Break the lamp. Here, see that?
I'm appearing on behalf of the accused person. I'm filing my prosecutor so present, accused Brick Talang present. Defense counsel Pakma entered appearance and filed his power. Cancel this. Cancel this one. Cancel it. Prosecution shall take steps for summoning witnesses for evidence. Yes.
Em pass here.
Yes.
So here. This is the case of that person mentally unsound.
This matter is fixed today for appearance of the accused. Pursuant to the order dated 18/5/2006. Prosecutor present. Defense counsel absent. Accused absent without any steps. Issue summon to the accused.
Mulat the car.
He's joining from
BC, you know, Delhi.
Delhi.
Doctor.
Vincent Poa.
One witness is there. Yes.
Okay.
Charlie One.
No report.
Accused Kaliwar present along with defense counsel. Eldar. Prosecutor so present. A prosecution shall take steps to summon the witnesses. Fixed for evidence.
Yes.
Yes.
Timothy Tam. Raymond. Byron.
Will you hear the matter?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Solomon Rumbai.
Jensen.
Prosecutor so present.
Junior Kushida.
What leads to the ordership? Both the accused persons to appear during the course of the day. Course steps everything. Both the accused persons are absent without any steps. Defense counsel is absent without any steps. This court, by order dated 23/4/2026, was pleased to observe that if the accused persons fail to appear, coercive steps shall be taken to secure the presence of the accused persons. The accused persons are absent today without any steps. Issue bailable warrant against both the accused persons. Yes. Yes.
You have filed a substitution application. You have the promotional agreement.
Who's appearing for insurance?
The insurance when you buy, really has interference.
The claimant died.
Yes, claimant. Now I'm filing substitution to his children. Right also is filed.
Why substitute? Why not implead? On their death, they become the legal heir. No?
Yes, sir.
So implead. Anyway, it doesn't make any difference. Substitution application. Where is the substitution application?
Even for registration, that is the hearing.
Where is substitution? Substitution application has been filed for substituting the applicant for substituting the claimant. The petitioner and the substitution application shall serve the copies to the opposite party, fixed for show cause and hearing. None appear for opposite party. Yes. Yes.
Just
Is it registered miss case? Then it's gone as miss case, then you put it. Fixed for show cause and hearing of the miss case. See, call the witness.
you take up the doctor first.
Take out the doctor first.
and then through the headman, I cannot receive his phone call. And wherein then through the headman, then his daughter, they had called me and informed me that he had gone to his paddy field. So, and for almost a week, so we cannot receive a call. So soon he'll be coming informed me. As such that he cannot attend the court today on.
Later, the defense counsel appeared and informed the court. And then the accused is a cultivation season. The accused is engaged in the paddy field. Is occupied in the paddy field. As such, he could not be contacted. However, the defense counsel assured that he will appear before this case, before this court.
Definitely. Most like, could you?
No coercive steps shall be taken against the accused, only for that accused, to secure his presence. Refix for 313. But the other will issue. Yes.
Most like, could you?
Yes.
Shall we continue or
Yes.
take fresh water?
Yes. Continue.
fixed for his appearance in the court today. He's here. But the family member, they are telling that they want to admit him back to the Nimhan.
What stops him? What stops them from doing that?
That they are going to do it today on itself. The medical
Why?
report is there. Because he's still wondering, Your Honor.
Who are the family members?
One is the sister of the accused, sister. And
Where?
the other one is the auntie. Auntie. She's the bailiff.
This medical report says what?
He had been discharged on so and so, and he had been prescribed medicine. But when he goes home, he don't take the medicine and all. So they want to admit him again there in Nimhan.
Who is the mother?
Mother is no more. Your Honor. His only
Father?
sister is there. Sister.
Who is the sister?
Mother is the
This is
in this case.
Mother died.
Yes.
He's the one who
He's
is
the sister, and she is the auntie. He got to Ong.
Của ông đang vô việc lấy ở từ đi bộ ở chỗ bạn làm hàng được toàn vậy bạn không đi bộ.
They want to admit him there because doctor also have asked them to bring him.
Tụ phạt thị đem em thì giống khlo mình đồ sẽ hiện sản này step năng nó đi thọ năng nó đi hiện thế này mình đồ bro.
He said that this person is, ever since his discharge, he's not been living in the house. He's roaming and wandering around. So they had visited the doctor, and the doctor said, if it's possible, you come bring him back. Maybe they'll assess him more on mental status.
Okay, but they cannot take them.
I said today, as he's here, because they said it's very hard to find him in
The
and
village
around.
also.
What?
Continuing alcohol also.
What is his name?
You were telling me. Korma. This is him.
Who is she?
Ini. Bikin try ni. Tahu ya? Yes.
Where is his father?
Paham sini.
How?
Kamu ya paham.
Và khi mà một lần đến tôi sẽ nói lên cái tin tôi vòng harus kita seperti harus negara seperti harus kita seperti negara seperti tam tutur aja langsung
What is it?
He said his father passed away.
Huh?
He said on one day that my father attempted to hit me. I managed to snatch the firewood, so it struck him also, and he had like an accident.
But he's okay.
Yes, I find him okay.
We proceed with the trial.
He stays with whom?
Where is that man?
semula
Where is that? Bin bed demi ham jam. Bin bed demi nam tu. Where is that man? Ongi amre yung na mai seklau imi sa me.
lại rồi lại beri tunggu bro tapi ban beri yang itu sah sebelum sebelum
Harus sa me ki.
sah lang
Ongi jo chamir mai yung seklau e bon jele rim.
jelas
Ki jele.
mulai beri tunggu bro
So ki jele bo ki jele.
mana library itu saat sebelum sebelum emang turnya no ya.
He said whenever I go out in the paddy field and all, then I stay in the paddy field.
He earns something?
Em poisa ki pelang poisa ki mi you nong poisa mi you nong mi poisa.
Itu besar klaim besar
Help people out without money.
Then where he eats food?
Kamu ni jam hai. Oh mem sa mi you.
Library itu terus nalai kita
You enjoy it?
saya kena injak sih.
I help people in the paddy field, but they don't pay me and they give me food.
Karena
Why he doesn't get food at home?
Minja miliki mam no mayo.
Yo,
Tele tham
Why
me
he
mayo.
goes?
library itu tersa area.
Kiu ni mai.
Tersa sekolah area terus nong kaya terpoinnya berkawan jauh.
Toilet one to the bed. He said that she sent him to help others out, and in return, like what we do here is a system. When I go to someone, they come also for help in my paddy. But they said that he goes, but nobody comes to our paddy field. Okay, that's what talk about the leader.
What you want?
He won't go. She said they want to admit him in the hospital.
Why? He's all right.
After you only come, you want to see a talk cheerful. And you were on what champion the year for the kid. She said, she said on many occasions he's asking out for a date from the clan member itself. He wants to date people from the clan member itself. Just that she said she's anxious about that.
So two things are there. If he's
Unwell.
showing some, if he's showing some indication of being very aggressive, then we have to put him back to the mental health case.
Yes, Your Honor.
So that he may not pose a threat to anybody.
Yes,
That's
sir.
one of the reasons we need to make an assessment only whether he should be sent for treatment and all. But he's not showing any symptom where he's aggressive or any such incident where they feel threat that if he's out, it may pose threat to their life. Any incident which has happened.
They've not said. Jo maham kwe yung. Betul orang mikir.
Sarang atau terus ini maham. Itu kelam terus nalar maham.
He said, she said that on several occasions we have told him to carry out works at home and all. So through that he's threatening them. He doesn't want to work, and he said, "I'll kill you all." And I asked him, you said that? He said, "No, I didn't do that. I'm a good man," he said.
He wants to stay in jail.
Kwam chong jail. They tie with bang chong. Stay no like quick. The water like
He doesn't like that.
Huh?
He doesn't want to stay in jail.
He said, "I don't want."
Why?
He learned kwam sa stay.
He doesn't have to work. He'll get food.
Saya tahu je you me kile emire yim emistaro yo makanaro je sab bon sum biang rakmat biang jad hor biang bahayung ye yo ay may abdo ele de maham ye
Dengan maham itu macam nama saya tu, saya pelan bikin juga. Oke, baru oke, nggak pelan juga.
ka em sne ka bur kam kan may he ele ko am chong je khana mat nahi da
Okay.
Betul betul sama.
I don't think so. We can stop the trial.
Yes, so now we
The last order says that.
proceed with trial. Your Honor.
But then the problem with him is that he's not suffering from mental illness, but look, he's alcoholic.
yes
Because of alcoholic, he has suffering from psychosis.
that's all.
Then put him in the jail. Your Honor.
Huh?
Put him in the jail.
No, jail is not the place where we can put him for when a person is unwanted or is creating trouble in the house. Let the family
He
responsibility
might
with them.
commit other offense. Your Honor.
And then what is there?
Yeah,
Police force.
prevention we cannot assume that.
No, police is there. We can't.
Siya maham ko khana bishkul
uh,
to ay biyo
no, we cannot have a preventive detention.
Yes.
of a mentally ill person.
If he's making any offenses, you have the police to
No,
inform.
but he appears to be okay. But then, since this person had a history of some mental illness, so it is not necessarily that he might be acting under those sickness.
Yes.
With every little bit of aggression on his part, people look it through
His
his
mental
past history, but that is not proper. But he appears okay. He can justify himself. He talks. He remembers about the incident also.
Yes.
And he knows how to protect that it was accidental, if it's true or he's just trying to make a story. Nevertheless, he knows about the incidents and recall about the incident. Their brother and the sister and the auntie.
Auntie.
Okay. So, but then this.
He came along with them. They brought him here.
I have asked them to bring him here.
All right. All right. They cannot. All right. I understand because she's just auntie and she's a sister. Now at this age, she's old enough. She might be having her own family.
Yes.
And the sister also having her own family.
Yes.
It's difficult to take the responsibility of the brother,
Yes.
especially when he's sick and he doesn't have a family. So they are just want to get rid of the responsibility. Rightly so. Why should they take a responsibility of something of their brother when they have their own children and family? But in such cases, I think that health committee we have now, this health committee, they talk very big in the meeting. The primary center to this center to that center, we take them there. There's not even a single person. We leave them out. To go to civil hospital. They have got vehicle to take them to Mimans, everything we have when we have meeting of the board. I'm the chairman of the board for the mental health in Jaintia Hill, Ribhoy, and Clarion, 3 districts. So sometimes I have to have a meeting. So they told me that
The
everything
problem is that if at all the committee exists also, problem is people don't report to the committee. How will they identify such cases?
now we are
They
doing
are
it.
not aware also.
They are not aware. Now they are reporting it. Now if they are
people
reporting
come
it,
under your leadership, maybe.
no, now they are reporting it. These institutions are there. They have the facilities and fund also.
What about the PhD level?
Yes, PhD level. That was my query because I have encountered with these problems. No? People who are mentally ill, they are not getting treatment at the lowest level. So they said that we inquired and they said that we have doctors. We don't have any experts. So what we do is that moment we encounter with people who are suffering from mental illness, though we don't have any psychiatrist or any specialist, what we do is that we refer them. And I said, referring will not do nothing. These are poor people. They will not carry the referral order and go down all the way to Shillong. Do you have any means to support them? They said, yes, we have got vehicles, so we support them.
We will send them through PHC first, then.
Yes.
Order will be passed.
Yes, and then let them.
Learned
No,
from
we will not
can
pass an order. We will not alert them.
No orders.
No orders.
As
Just
the
tell them.
committee has already been
Yes,
in
and let them
existence,
straight away
they
file a
should-
complaint to us. Let them, if there is no action taken
Yeah.
about, then they are giving us false story in the meeting.
At least my friend can do that. He can
Yes.
assist them or help them.
He can do. He's gypsy. Take जा सकता बस्ती में. Bad road also you can go.
Charity हो जाएगा सर.
Huh?
No, I mean like he can at least forward a
No,
complaint.
he has been doing. So I think he's done great job. So this one also he'll do it. So we'll say that. Pursuant to the order dated last order. Where is the last order? Pursuant to the order dated so and so, the accused is present along with his family member, which includes his sister and aunt.
Sister has appeared as a witness once.
Oh.
Been a witness.
All right. This court, after interacting with the accused, found that the accused appears to be stable. However, the medical report produced by the defense counsel indicates that the accused is into alcohol. Full stop. The accused has a history of mental illness. And he requires constant monitoring and regular checkup. Unfortunately, the accused has not been following up his medical treatment. On contrary, he has indulged in excessive consumption of alcohol, which has led to alcohol-induced psychosis, full stop. This is state defense. This Jimpar, this state defense. The accused has been provided state defense counsel. It appears that the accused comes from a economically highly disadvantaged background. He does not have access to good health care owing to poverty. This is a fit case where legal aid should come to the rescue of the accused in having access to the healthcare service. The accused shall be provided a PLB to assist him to assist him. The accused shall be provided a PLB who shall monitor and assist the accused. Then the accused shall be provided PLB who shall assist and monitor the medical treatment of the accused. A copy of this order shall be shared with the Secretary DRSA. Okay. The prosecution in the meantime can proceed with the trial by summoning the witnesses. Tell him that on the date he has to appear. They have to appear. Please explain the order to them, okay? From here they will go now to the DLSA office. All right. Because lawyers have got limitations also. But when we have some PLBs and all, they can assist, they can use our court car and everything. Itna paisa hai. What we'll do? Let it reach to the people who really need them. Okay. So, and then of course, had this case been a less serious offense, I would have taken up on plea bargain. But 302, we cannot plea bargain. But plea bargain because we would have so rescue this person. I believe that he if it's schizophrenia, then it's a very complicated disease. Very complicated disease. Yes, and not our. It is not at our level we can understand. Right? We cannot understand this disease. It's just enough for us to know that schizophrenia, the symptoms and the reactions of schizophrenia. That's enough for us. But getting into the disease and trying to understand the disease, this much that if this disease is risky, as you have rightly said, that because if he is showing some sign of aggression, that may pose threat to his auntie and his sister, because he has already demonstrated with his father. All right. So it's very risky for them to keep them. So if their fear is this, that allowing this man to stay with them, it is very scary and it poses threat to them, then certainly his place is not at home where they don't have the wherewithal to handle him. But at the same time, it is not, their place is not the prison or the mental asylum. Mental asylum will also not keep them. Once they are cured, they have to keep them. There has to be some, because he will come in the category of abandoned. Abandoned by the family, abandoned by everybody. So abandoned people should not be kept, cannot be kept in mental asylum or in jail. There should be some rehabilitation center. What they call is halfway home. So, but halfway home is not there yet. But pathetic condition. Huh? Okay, you can keep this. This tell them also. Now they go. Okay. Now they go. Please take them to this one, to DLSA office. There, na. And then there will be an order coming from the court to help him for medical treatment. Okay, they'll do it. Then, if the PLBs are there, they can bring to our notice that the flowery picture which they are giving to me of the PHC and CHC is not true. That everything is there. They say that though we don't have the specialist, but once such reports comes, we used to refer them to civil hospital. But civil hospital also has, if they cannot handle, then they are taken to Mimans. Last scan is where? This, yeah. Oh, CHC.
The village also nearby.
You go to CSC.
Last month CHC. Pagkatong ya pi ang office ni. Batagi pi lo ay jingerap pi malam chamtha na wano kiyo. Ano man tayo mo na to tayo pi to lang ito.
Not only that, they will not be scared. Sometimes when they don't have money to go to village, to go to Mimans, or they don't have money to buy medicines, not to worry about. Inform the PLB.
Oh, kamu tahu tayo office mo ya kita. Kita mesti kita dalam yung isa sa gawa din kana no kana tabangun.
And even he disappears or he creates trouble in the house. When he disappears or he creates troubles in the house, we inform them, so they will inform us.
Kamu kerja pagi seliu itu awal air pelau. Kamu pagi seliu lang. Ada wir ul penawri pi kan.
And this one, then now he's telling him that he will, if he understands, tell him that he should try not to drink. And if he creates trouble in the house or drink, then we'll put him in jail. Okay. Okay, take him there to the tell John will take care and get back to me. Yes, Jaintia. Yes, madam. Yes.
I'm for Solomon.
Ah,
I'm applying for bail today, Your Honor.
bail.
Please speak for final argument.
in our judgment?
Only some, not all.
Yes. What is this FIR says? Which year case this one?
This 2002.
2002. Okay. What does the FIR say?
Fire runners.
Show me the FIR. Translated copy is there? Translated. Oh, English.
I'm hearing.
Yes, yes. Yes.
This fire emanates from the.
Give me the note. This FIR was filed when?
What this brief is about this case. This case, initially there was death of this victim, but it went unreported. It went unreported, and so this the deceased has been buried. So subsequently, one of the PWCs is brother. He saw the body. He is having second, so he reported the matter to the police, and the body was desecrated and conducted postmortem in the spot in question. So on after the postmortem, it was revealed that this is a murder case. So based on that, the police, this circle inspector of July, was filed after the incident.
Sumoto.
Yes, yes. This is exhibit 3.
What he says in the FIR?
Yes, I will read it. To the officer in charge July, subject is report on the death of late Sri Aila Panmi Sutana. On my confidential inquiry, it was found that on 9/7/2002 afternoon, the exact timing could not be ascertained. Late Sri so-and-so was killed with the multi-stab injuries at a Umdending village by the brothers and relatives of Haiman Latam. Haiman Latam is the accused wife of the deceased. To conceal the evidence, Sri Kalbili Mana, the father of the deceased and his relatives, reported to the headman Umdending village and in charge Garampani opposed that the deceased was drunk and fell to the drain and pierced by the shoot and to the brain
Bamboo. Pierced by
bamboos and died on the spot, which is not possible. Therefore, please register a case under sections also against all involved persons in the above murder case and investigate same accordingly.
The second paragraph, to conceal the evidence, Sri Kalbili.
Kalbili Manar is the father of the deceased.
He also was there. He was involved.
What seems to be from the buyer is he seems to be involved, but never arrested.
Relatives.
And his relatives reported to the headman on Umdending village and IC Garampani reports that the deceased was so drunk and fell to the drain and pierced by the shoot of the bamboos and died at the spot, which is not possible.
This, then, of course, this Sri Kalbili Manar. He was not arraigned as an accused.
No.
Okay. Now, this FIR, then the FIR was registered as July PS 877302. Huh? Discharge.
Initially, he was arrested and discharged there. You will come to the Chachi. Just read. The prosecution story of the case is that.
Just 1 minute. Let me come to the judge. Yes.
The prosecution story of the case is that on 9/7/2002, afternoon, one Sri Elabanmi of Umdending village was murdered by the brothers and relatives of Sri Haiman Latam of Umdending village. To conceal Srimati Haiman Latam, wife of the deceased, informed evidence.
To conceal the evidence, Sri Kabili Manar. Kabili Manar.
To conceal the evidence, there was an arrow at the hill or mountain. Srimati Haiman Latam informed Sri Kalpani Mana, the father of the deceased, and reported to the headman of the Umdending village and IC Garampani outpost that the deceased was drunk and fallen into the drain and pierced by the shoot of the bamboos and died at the spot. Hence, the case was registered and investigated. During the course of investigation, a prima facie case under section so and so has been found well established against arrested accused Timothy Latham, Byron Latham, and Paiman Latham, all from Gadian village. I therefore send them also. The 5 others arrested were Kalbili Manar, Pranwal Rambai, Sri Elanu Roy Dakhar, Harnal Paslain, and Dilip Singh Rambai. They were discharged in this case, and some of them omit witnesses.
Yes.
So, when the inquiry by the circle inspector has been conducted, we found in the FIR Exhibit 3 has been lodged.
Yes.
Exhibit 3 has been lodged on 24/7/2002. After a gap of say 17 days.
Exhibit 3 was filed on
24/7/2002.
24/7/2002.
Yes. Before the OC
And the incident took place on
9/7/2002.
9/7/2002.
After about 15 days.
Oh, and then this 15 days after the incident. So inquest was held on 26.
26/7/2002. So
Almost after a month.
No.
The incident on 9/7 and 26, 19 days.
17 days.
No, incident took place. Oh, yes, yes.
No. 15, 16, 16, 17 days.
Yes. So the inquest, what did they find?
In the inquest, if I may read out.
External injury of the body. Now,
That body is found below column.
dead body of
Wearing blue colored shirt, blue color. All these clothes
body was found wearing blue color shirt, blue color jeans. Huh? Blue color?
Jeans, long pants. Blue color jeans, long pants. Banyan, it seems written here.
Red and yellow color.
Yellow color, underwear brown color.
So now, one thing I want to know that they were what? This body was exhumed from a graveyard, a cemetery, na? Body from the cemetery, in presence of the magistrate. P.K. Boro.
Yes,
Now,
how much evidence?
now in village who are Christians, they bury their body with jeans and all.
In villages, I think so. At that point of time, they do that.
Jeans.
I am also not very much aware. As myself, I am not Christian and faith. But now I normally see people wear suits. They make them wear suits.
Blue color shirt, blue color jeans. So,
In village, it's a fire. In Delhi, it's a fire village.
okay. Then on removing the clothes of the dead body, this is the following external injuries.
Face smash, tongue came out from the mouth, throat strangulation mark left, and
Stab injury on the right side.
stab injury on right side of chest, 3.5 inch by 1.5
Stab
inch.
injury on
Stab injury on the belly. Both testes out from the origin place. Right side.
temple lacerated and fractured.
Injury. Head out injury, lacerated injury on the brain. However, the dead body is being forwarded to medical officer. I am charged to conduct spot postmortem examination to ascertain the real cause of death.
Okay. Now, with these kind of after the body has been buried, so the body, this one also not very sad. When they exhume the body, or disinterred the body, it was taken out from a box, preferably.
Never mentioned it.
So if the body is not buried,
But after about 15 days, if it's not from a box, it will be highly decomposed.
that's what I'm asking. That these kind of injuries, head injuries, lacerated wound,
These injuries are still visible.
stab injury, how can they be visible? If they say that if a person, flesh and skin will not remain in the body.
15 days only. This is a case of 15 days. Had it not been in the box, I would have understood it.
But where is the evidence that it was in the box?
You don't have any evidence, but assuming that if the body is it's in direct contact with the soil, it would have been highly decomposed.
Yes, yes. Within a week it gets decomposed.
But this is in a box.
Let's
After a month, usually it decomposes.
All right. One piece of sharp cut edge bamboo.
And you're
All
going to
right.
settle this from the post-mortem also.
But what a way to start a trial. Exhibiting seizure list. Exhibit 1.
Yes, yes.
Chalo. Then, where's the post-mortem report?
Here out of the report, out of the record, what happens is that the researcher judge, they normally call evidence of whoever comes first.
Oh no. Sure.
Not like now we have done it in sequence wise. You complain and comes to you. So I will do it last. Earlier, sometimes I will comes first also.
Oh. Yeah. Cakewalk for the defense. Yes. So now this Paimon Litam. Who's Paimon Litam? Who's Paimon Litam? Ah. She's made a confession before the magistrate.
But we have never exhibited.
Huh? Magistrate died.
No, no. Even magistrate also is signing on that. This, there is a type copy.
Yes.
We have only typed it.
No, it may be okay. Oh, thank you. Let's read that one because no, we are settled. We should not, just because time has lapsed, it doesn't mean that the accused can go scot-free. We'll examine the matter. The law is not so weak that crime is committed. The court knows, the judge knows, everybody knows, and we will helplessly say that our hands are tied. No, law is not so bad. If you can convince me that the crime has been committed, we'll use all the law to see that they're punished.
If I may,
Yes.
my home is at so-and-so and so-and-so.
What is Moza?
I don't know what's Moza is. Suppose the block.
Oh, they use the form of, no? Achha, sorry. Yes.
I reside at Yoxi on the 8th of July, 2002 Yoxi Market Day. This child's third baby was come around at 8 or 9 p.m. Very drunk and he hit me. This went on most of the times.
No, the market day, this child 3 months, father
of the
3 months
yes,
old.
he's having a child. Come home and around means this is the victim. 8 and 9 p.m. Very drunk and he hit me. This went on for most of the times. He shouted at me, overturned a sack of rice and grain, and created so much trouble at home. That day I had a brother also who worked in Joy Car Workshop who resides in Caroline locality in Latrabo, who had come to our village to check a car in need of a repair. There was also a drama staged in a local hall, so my brother stayed in the village for the night. However, another uncle who knows well about my family problems heard the commotion caused by the husband and went to tell my brother named Bailin. My brother came and at that time I was outside my house to let off steam. My husband meanwhile was asleep in his drunkenness. My brother woke him up and asked him why he made such a mess at home. He didn't coax me to accompany him to have drink. My husband obliged and both were gone for a while. Then my brother came back and told me that whether I like it or not, my husband will not return anymore. My brother said that he had heard how much my husband abused and ill-treated me, and especially since I had just had a baby for about a month, He also said that he had stopped my husband from ill-treating me. The next day, that is on 9 July 2002, I went to tell my in-law about my husband's death. My father-in-law said that since their son, that is my husband, is a very bad person with so many cases against him, we will not report to police, but only to local headmen. Hopefully, everyone knows my husband's notoriety. And then we went to Karampani PS there. My family members told the OC that if possible, the postmortem is not required. The OC agreed on the condition that they pay him rupees 5,000 only. Therefore, my husband was buried with a written report from the OC that he fell in a drain and the bamboo should struck him and cause his death. 1 week later, it seems, someone reported the incident to YPS. The police came, disinterred my husband from the grave. My uncle is now in jail, not responsible for the crime. I do not know why I should be in jail for something I did not commit at all.
Balin Litam.
Yes. I, Shri Bailan Latam, do hereby solemnly confess that on 9 July 2002, I was watching drama in the hall named Roman at about 11 p.m. When I was watching drama, my uncle Shri Timothy Latam had made me to come outside the hall and proceeded to my brother-in-law residence, that is Shri Ailat Sultana. I reached my brother-in-law residence and saw some things/books were lying in the room at 6 and 7. Then I saw my elder sister was lying unconscious in the room. I tried to wake up Shri Airastuna to discuss the matter. When Shri Airastuna suddenly got up and started beating me, somehow I got a chance to pick up the iron rod and hit him with that iron rod till he could not move, along with my uncle. Finally, Shri Airastuna succumbed to his death.
Balin.
I, Timothy Latam, do hereby confess that I, along with Shri Bailan Shla, and had a quarrel with Ailat Sultana and had given us a warning in order to take revenge of the quarrel. When Shri Ailat Sultana was under the influence of alcohol, I saw Shri Bailan Shla fighting against Shri Ailat Sultana on the footpath at about 9 p.m. Shri Bailan Shla hit Shri Ailat Sultana with a iron pipe on the head and the victim fell down. In the meantime, I was there and took a sharp bamboo and stabbed him on the neck. Shri Ailat Sultana died on the spot on the very day. I, along with Bailan Shila, drank alcohol after killing him. I, along with Bailan Shila, left the place.
Not
This
exhibited.
statement has been executed.
Exhibited. Yes. Yes.
So this is my case, and these accused who were earlier arrested will also make witnesses, but their statement is irrelevant. The prosecution has not declared them style or anything.
Postmortem report exhibited as
Yes, exhibited.
6.
Yes.
Cause of death, let's see.
Cause of death of if I read detailed description of the injury. Stab injury in the right chest with punctured the liver, stab injury on the epigastrium which was penetrated, the stomach with cut injury in the right neck, blood vessels, head injury, the anti-mortem in nature. In my opinion, the cause of death was due to the shock and hemorrhage resulting from the above mentioned injuries sustained by sharp pointed medium-sized weapon.
Dr. SPW.
12. The seizure list, as Shivana has pointed out, exhibit 1. This has been exhibited. This is a seizure of an iron pipe measuring 12 inches in length and 1.5 inches in diameter.
So let's look at the witnesses, prosecution witnesses. What is the evidence which has come? You have the type copy, no? Charge was framed in the year
Charge was framed
March.
in the year 2014, 18 March 2014.
Yes, yes. PW1 is the headman. No, ex-headman. So his evidence,
Let me read you.
yes.
I was informed of the incident while I was sowing paddy in my paddy field. The village boys came and informed me, but I did not do anything as I was no longer the headman at that time of the incident. That's all it is. PW2, you know, Rikil Sumer. Just
I'm the
just look through the statute at the same time because some of the accused initially then they became domiciliary. You know.
Dilip S. Mumbai. He was accused.
Yes, yes. But this PW2 is not the accused.
All right.
I am the headman of Umdenyan village for 15 years now and continues to do so. PW2. I
Yes,
know
yes.
the case, but on the date the deceased died. I was in my paddy field in Assam, where I have taken it on lease. When I returned back to my village on the 9/7/2002, the parents of the deceased came and met me and asked me if they can bury the deceased, the dead body, without informing the police. But I told them that police had to be informed, and I informed the police, and the police came to the PO, which is on the road to the jungle, and
And did all the formalities.
and did all the formalities. I am also a Caesar witness and sees and signed on the Caesar list as asked by the OC. I did not see the Caesar of the seized items, and I am seeing them for the first time today in court. Exhibit 1 is Caesar list, Exhibit 1 by 1 is my signature.
Yes.
W3, you know. You know, the case of the deceased is my cousin. This is the accused also.
Yes.
W3,
Yes.
Philip Senior,
Yes.
cousin brother of my wife. I was informed about the incident at about 11:30 p.m. by the relatives. Initially, I was informed that it was an accident case, and I attended the burial of the deceased later. As turned out that it was not an accident case. The dead body of the deceased was disinterred in the cemetery in the presence of magistrate on 26 July 2003 at 3 p.m., where I was also present along with others. And I have signed on the inquest report prepared at the spot after the inquest was held over the dead body by this body at the cemetery.
Yes.
Exhibit 2 is the inquest.
Yes.
Exhibit 4, Veli Mukhtar.
I joined the sub in police
He is the complainant.
All right.
I joined the service in the police force in 1980 and SI, and then so promoted as DYSP in the year 2007. Presently, I'm the assistant commandant of 4th Battalion Hostel. In 1998 till 2005, I was posted in Jaintia Hills as circle inspector.
Wow. From 1998 to 2005, circle inspector.
Yes.
Why?
Then Jaintia Hills was quite big in earlier.
For so many years. 2000.
We were still promoted there.
All right. And then I lodged the FIR.
In 2007, he was posted, promoted as DYSP. I lodged the FIR on a confidential inquiry. It was found that on 9/7/2002 afternoon, late Sri Ayala Wanmi Sutana was killed in multiple stab injuries by the brother and relatives of Srimati Paimun Latam of Umdinian village. It was also found out that they have concealed evidence. The father of the deceased, Sri Kalpani Manar, who reported to the headman of the village and the IC Karampani that the deceased was drunk and died, and his death was accident. But on my inquiry, it was found out that it was not an accidental death, but it was a case of murder, And so I lodged the FIR. So exhibit 3. Read cross
Exhibit
3.
cross array.
PW5. No? This is Korbar Sutana. This is the brother of the accused. No? Or deceased. The deceased Ailad Sutana is my elder brother, and Sri Kalbali Manar is our father, who had expired about 7 years back.
He's the father,
No, he's the brother.
brother of the deceased.
Deceased. Son of Kalbali Manar.
Yes.
I was informed of the death of my brother while I was working in fields, cultivating, and when I rushed home, I saw the dead body of my brother in the house. I asked my family how my brother died, and I was informed that he was killed. Later on, I came to know that the accused Bylon, Timothy, and Pymon had killed my brother. I had looked at the dead body of my brother and saw stabbing wounds on his body. I do not know why my brother was killed, as the accused are present in the court today. The people who came informing the death of my brother did not witness. PW6. I know of the case as my house is adjacent to the deceased house, but I have not gone to the PO, but only to his house. I also came to know that the deceased was murdered. Paiman Latam is the wife of the deceased. I do not know Bylon Latam and accused Timothy Latam is not present in court today. PW7, this is the magistrate, but this body was in this prison. I joined MCS in the year 2000 and initially posted at Jaintia Hills as EAC until 2009. I know of the instant case as I was endorsed by Leonard ATM LM Wood to record the confessional statement of 164 of the accused Timothy Latam on 9/8/2002, and accused Bylon Latam on 16/9/2002. I have recorded the statement of Timothy Latam on the same day, that is 9/8/2002. In his statement for the accused, in his statement before me, the accused stated that he, along with the accused Bylon Latam, had a quarrel with the deceased Ailad Sutana, who had given a warning that he will take revenge when Ailad Sutana was under the influence of alcohol. Timothy Latam saw Bylon Shilla fighting with Ailad Sutana on part 9 p.m. Bylon Shilla hit Ailad Shilla with an iron pipe on the head, and the victim fell down. In the meantime, Timothy took out a short bamboo and stabbed him on the neck, on the abdomen, on the testicles. Sri Ailad Sutana died on the spot. On that very day, the accused first stated that he, along with Bylon Shilla, took alcohol and then left the place. The accused has signed in the statement, and that is exhibit 4. I have got a confessional statement of Bylon Latam on 16/9/2002. The accused, Bylon Latam, stated before that on 9 July he was watching drama in a hall named Roman at 11 p.m. and his uncle Timothy Latam called him to come outside of the hall, and they proceed to the brother-in-law's residence. And reaching the residence, saw some goods lying in the room 6 and 7. Then he saw his uncle, sister lying unconscious in the room and tried to wake her up Ailad Sutana to discuss the matter. And when Ailad Sutana woke up, started beating him, and somehow he got the chance to pick up the iron rod and hit Ailad Sutana in the throat till he could not move anymore, along with his uncle. And finally, Sri Ailad Sutana succumbed to his injuries. Exhibit 5 is the confessional statement. I was also directed to be present at the time of disentering the dead body and also at the time of the inquest was held. I was endorsed by 9 a.m. I was on the spot on 26/7/2002.
Yes. Yes. Let's see the cross.
Recorded statement the accused Bailan Latam Kimulatam in the instant case. Accused Timothy Latam was produced before me on 9/8 and accused Bailan Latam was produced before me for recording statement on 16/9/2002. Both the accused person were produced before me from judicial custody. The accused person was brought before me by police personnel. I have given more than 3 hours of time for reflection. During the 3 hours time, giving the accused person for reflection, I had conversation with the accused. It is a fact that I am not supposed to have conversation with the accused person during the given time of reflection. I have gone through the form for recording confessional statement. It's a fact that I am well versed with the content within the form of recording confessional statement. It's not a fact that I have not complied with para 3 of the confessional form. I recorded a confessional statement in English language. It is a fact that the accused are not well versed in English language, but I am conversed with the accused person in Hindi language and also in Punar language. I know a little bit of Punar language. It's a fact that I have not recorded the confessional form that I converse in Hindi and Punar language. While recording the confessional statement of the accused person, I was alone in my chamber with the accused person and my office peon was standing outside. I have also taken the assistance of my bench system to confirm the statement of the accused person. I have also read over the statement to the accused person. It is not a fact that the statement recorded by me is without following the process of law. It is a fact I have not mentioned the name of the bench system who assisted me while recording confessional statement of the accused. I have administered oath to the accused before recording their confessional statement.
Wait.
Yes, sir. We crossed the last part.
Yes.
This PW also is an accused Pranwal Rumbai. I know of this case at the time of the incident. I was residing in Priyan, locality in Yuksi village. I was informed of the death of the Ailat Sutana, who is related to my wife, who is also Sutana. And I went to the house of the deceased. On reaching the house, I saw that the police have also reached, and I was asked to sign some documents by the police, which I signed as a relative of the deceased. I know only this much. PW 9, Amru Pastain. I know of the case as the deceased is the brother of my wife, and the house of the deceased is just a stone throw away from my house. On the day of the incident, I was at home and I was informed that the deceased had expired, and I went to his house. On reaching the house, I saw the police had also arrived, and the father of the deceased said to all the relatives not to make a
Issue.
issue regarding the death of his son, the deceased, the father of the deceased, Sri Kalbini Manar, who had since expired. I was also asked to sign some papers by the police. PW 10, Elmo Roy Desad. I know of the case. The deceased father is my father-in-law, Sri Kalbali Manar, and who has since expired, and the deceased is the brother of my wife, and my wife is PW9, and my wife of PW9 is the niece of my wife. I was asked by Kalbali Manar, my father-in-law, to
the house of.
I was called by K. Organ, was called by K. Manar, my father-in-law, to the house of Sri Dilip Singh, and I went there and I was asked to sit in one room, and my father-in-law asked me to sign on some papers, which I did. I was not allowed to read its contents, but simply put my signature, which I did, and I was asked to leave as I was discharged and I was as I was discharged a day or two from the hospital. PW11. I have examined. I retired as an ISI police service in 2007. In the year 2002, I was posted in charge Garampani outpost along with SIML Hajam. In the instant case, the preliminary inquiry was conducted by ASIML Hajam. I have submitted the charge sheet only in the case on the basis of investigation conducted by ASIML Hajam, who after completion of the investigation handed over the MCD to me, and based on the jurisdiction I submitted, investigation I submitted the charge sheet under section charge sheet numbers 34/2003 under section 302/2001-34 IPC against the accused Timothy Latam, Bailan Latam, and Paiman Latam, all of Mundingan village. I have not conducted any investigation in my case.
He was the OC who took 5,000.
No, that was IO, as per the
You hush up the matter.
yes,
He was the one who took 5,000 rupees.
no,
PWL.
this person,
Hajong.
yes, as revealed by the one of the accused and the complainant also.
Yes. Then? PW,
12 is the doctor.
who conducted postmortem.
Yes, yes. On 26/7/2002 at around 3:15 p.m., I conducted a spot postmortem at the Presbyterian graveyard at UC Umbranian on the dead body of Ilatni Sutna, 24 years, Nalvekas. The postmortem examination was conducted in the presence of Vicky Boro, Magistrate First Class, Sri M.L. Hacham, ASI Garampani Outpost, and recused Mayor Headman of UC Village. On external appearances, condition of the subject is an average Indian build. The whole body is swollen and in the process of decomposition. There was an incised wound on the left lateral forehead, lying obliquely approximately 1.5 inches into 1.5 inches in a size bone deep. There was deepest fracture of right temporal bone. Scalp was decomposing and tongue was protruded outside. On the right side of the neck, there was an oblique cut 2 inches into 1/2 inches in size with cutting of the right blood vessels. Stab wound on the fifth intercostal space, 3.5 inch into 1/2 inch in size obliquely, which is punctured. The liver, and there was fracture on the rib, on the right fifth rib.
Sure, we got it. Now, this last witness, there are 12 witnesses. Last witness was examined on 4th December 2018.
Yes.
But why was the matter pending for almost 2026? We recorded the 313. So long, why?
In between, this witness M.L. Hajam also could not be traced. At the point of time, that's sort of, I don't know, but he was declared that. One more witness, BC Millinap, not traceable. In between, we could not, in 2025, Paiman Latam was taken to hospital, prefixed for 313. These are some of the records available with me.
Who died during the trial?
But this M.L. Hajam cannot be examined.
He died.
BC Millinap, not traceable. As per my record, which is revealed here. It must have taken quite some time.
Deepika Latam also died.
Yes.
The father. M. Lingap also died.
Yes. Millinap, yes.
Ajong died. No.
I don't know, but
Ajong was very important
yes.
because he was the one who hushed up the matter.
This is
Okay.
1022. I don't know, nothing has been written here, but it shows ASIML Hajong. Just go to the record and
2.26 almost 2026 2000 case almost 26 years.
just for a knowledge, this know.
26 years. It's fine. Yes, madam, what do you have to say?
In the meantime, I can just go to the sheet.
Yes, 2000. Yes, madam.
Please, Your Honor.
Yes.
Your Honor, there is no incriminating evidence against my accused person. Your Honor.
Hmm.
As you can see that there is a big contradiction here regarding the cause of death of the accused. Your Honor. The prosecution case attempts to convert an accepted accidental case, or natural death to a murder, Your Honor. Your Honor, PW4 admits that the father of the deceased originally reported to the headman and IC company that the deceased was drunk and his death was accidental, Your Honor. And Your Honor, PW2 also, Your Honor. This Shri Vikil Sumerian PW2 admits that the parents of the deceased came and PW2, Your Honor. The parents of the deceased come and meet me and ask if they can bury the dead body without informing the police. Yes, he stated that the parents of the deceased came and informed him that the deceased died and whether he can bury it normally, Your Honor. But then, Your Honor, they buried him normally, Your Honor, as an accidental case, Your Honor. And Your Honor, if it were a brutal stabbing, Your Honor, as later alleged, the family would not immediately treat it as a accidental, Your Honor.
Yes.
And even, Your Honor, the PW2 stated that he informed the police, Your Honor.
No,
at that point of time.
Is Timothy Latam?
Timothy Latam.
Then Baimon Latam?
Hello.
Then this Bailon Latam?
Hello.
Then Poimon Latam?
Hello.
They are all related?
Yes, Your Honor.
They are all brothers, sisters?
Yes, Your Honor.
Own brothers, sisters?
The one Timothy Latam is the uncle, Your Honor, not the brother.
And Paimon Latam and Bailon Silla. They are brothers, sisters?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor. And Your Honor, PW4, who is the complainant, Your Honor, in this case, reveals that
Who is the complainant?
William Sorion.
No, informer is a sumoto case.
Yes, Your Honor. At PW4, Your Honor, he stated that the incident took place on 9/7/2002, whereas he took sumoto of the case, Your Honor, on 24/7/2002 by lodging the FIR, Your Honor. And Your Honor, there is a delay, Your Honor, in lodging the FIR as there is confidential inquiry from his part. And,
That's all?
Your Honor, I'll go to the 164 of the accused. Your Honor, the PW PW7, Your Honor, admits that while taking the confessional statement, Your Honor, he had administered oath to the accused person, Your Honor, which is Your Honor, in the section. You know, in section 164, clause 5, Your Honor, any, just read it up, Your Honor. Any statement other than a confession made under subsection 1 shall be recorded in such manner hereinafter provided for the recording of evidence as is in the opinion of the magistrate best fitted to the circumstance of the case, and the magistrate shall have power to administer oath to the person whose statement is to record. Your Honor, on going through this section, you know, it seems that the magistrate should not administer oath, Your Honor, while while recording the confessional statement, Your Honor. And it is,
What happens if the oath is administered?
You know, when the oath is administered, it shows that there is a portion to tell the truth, Your Honor. And Your Honor, there is no direct evidence, you know, in this instant case to show that the accused person were implicated in this instant case, you know. So, you know, none of the PWs were eyewitness in this instant case, you know. And the rest, you know, I leave to the wisdom of this honorable court, you know.
That's all?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can take dictation now or you take after lunch? Okay. For lunch? You can take it in chamber.
Yes, sir.
We'll dictate the judgment in the chamber. We'll let you know. Today only. Today only, we'll dictate in chamber.
Okay.
We'll let you know. You can find out tomorrow.
Okay.
Or we'll fix it a date tomorrow, day after tomorrow. What's the difficulty?
Same thing can be done
Yeah.
tomorrow.
You know, tomorrow I'm not here, Your Honor. Day after
Judgment
tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, then we can fix it. If we can finish today, we'll fix it tomorrow.
Else, yeah, convenient to the court.
Yes, yes. There's no hurry. It's better waiting for 22 years, 26 years.
Just a matter of 3 days. You know, this Meghalaya has expired now.
And just flag that one.
Yeah.
Flag.
There is no death certificate, but in the order sheet, it's written.
He died when?
19, as per the order dated 4/5/2022. Died on 19/11/2017.
Order dated? Which is the order?
Order dated 4/5/2022.
Hmm.
Right.